So we're done blending all the eyes, and now we're just applying once again highlights around the neck. I'm going back with my regular number 1 highlight, blending in. Trying to get the area where the hair is around the ear. Doing the hair that falls close to the ear. And I'm applying the paint, and I'm doing a halftone right now. All those are halftones, the number 4. And then after the number 4, to make it even lighter, we're going to do the number 3, which is the cool light. Around the neck, we're going to use a lot of cool light, and the chest area. And the main highlight is going to be the number 1, surrounded by the number 2, which is the warm light. And we really are not going to use that much of it. That's just where the neck, the area of the neck kind of turns around, and you can see the neck popping out. And right now what I'm doing is I'm blending. And sometimes when you're blending, you lose your colors, and I will reapply the accent, which is the number 6, the darker one, and along with the number 1, you just saw me do the line to give me that accent right by the scarf, between the chin and the scarf. And that's the number 2. It's not a number 1. When you see the highlight, it almost looks really bright, but it's not. It's just the number 2. Right there is the number 3, which is the cool light. I went ahead and I applied some accent shadow around the clavicle. And then right there is the warm light, which is the number 2. Remember to always keep cleaning your brush every time you load a new color, because you'll end up muddying the color. What I'm doing, you just saw me apply some more number 6 accent, the darkest shadow, and then I'm gonna start my blending. Right there, I'm just applying the number 5, which is the shadow around the earring, how the shadow hits the earring. Right around the breast one. And that would be the number 4. Now I'm doing my blending. Just, going down in between both colors to give you a soft edge and give you a perfect blend. That way you can't tell where one color ends and when the other one starts. I know I used to wonder how they did that. Like, how do they blend one color with the other one. How are you gonna do that? I thought they never blended, but apparently they do blend, artists. So more blending. See? Just if you've blended with your finger before, when you do a drawing, it's practically the same thing. But instead of using your finger, you're using your brush. Always cleaning that brush. Sometimes I will do a quick blend with my finger or remove some paint with my finger. Make sure that you always wash your hands afterwards, because it's not safe. All the oils and the chemicals that they have in them. So you don't want to go eat without washing your hands after you've done that, because your fingers have pores and your body will absorb that paint. You can see all the blending still. And I will add that highlight again where that neck is. See, I'm dabbing in the little highlight on there. As some of you may know, I taught myself how to paint. There's 2 videos, well, 3 videos. I actually know I'm lying. 4 videos I've watched. Daniel Green. I've also watched Greg Cruz, and I've watched Johnnie Liliedahl, and they're all very helpful, but for some reason Johnnie Liliedahl's, I learn a lot from them. So there is a website called Smartflix, and you can rent the videos. It's almost like Netflix for a week, and you learn so much. And I've really learned a lot watching all 4 painters. I've taken a little bit from all of them. And as I mentioned, I'm still blending. Gotta keep that blending.